mercy, Lord, have mercy.
From the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew the Evangelist.
Glory to thee, O Lord, glory be to thee.
Now the 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain to which Jesus had directed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and said to them, All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, to the close of the age.
Glory be to thee, O Lord, glory be to thee.
Having beheld the resurrection of Christ, let us worship the Lord Jesus, the only sinless one, who worship the cross of Christ and the holy resurrection with him and glorify. For thou, our God, and know none other besides thee, we call upon thy name. O come, O ye faithful, let us worship Christ for the resurrection. For behold, through the cross joy has come to the world. Have a blessing the Lord with him his resurrection. For having endured crucifixion has destroyed death by death. Glory to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, now and ever, and to ages of ages. Amen. Beneath thy compassion, and do with thy courage, that over this day, not our supplication, time of affliction, but do thou deliver us from perils, only pure one. O most holy, therefore, forsake us.
We will return here at the end. Now we will go to see the church. They built great basilica. They made the plans. However, they discovered in this fourth location a small church in these proportions which we see at the present time. Certain fragments of that church are lying on the outside, perhaps you may have noted, archaeological fragments. Here below we have a fragment of the mosaic floor with a Greek inscription. It comes from the Psalm. It is the Psalm of Entrance. I rejoiced when I heard them say, let's go to the house of the Lord. And so, this is this fragment. Again, repeating, the language which we read in the mosaics is important. It gives us information. This is written in Greek. It means this was a Greek Orthodox church in the Byzantine period. Now we will proceed to the church. We go to a second church, where Narthex, and then we go to a second church, the Basilica. From the Persian persecution of 614, the Arabic persecution of 614, the Arab persecution of 638, and the Arab persecution of 724. When these people would slaughter the population of Jerusalem, the Christian population of Jerusalem, and impose Islam. During this time, there was also the martyrs, St. Prolos, Arachus, and Andronicus, all of them soldiers of Latin. So we have their account here. They are among the bones, but of course cannot identify which are which. The bones were given by to take care of the others, who in turn have been placed in these reliquaries here and on the two sides of the interior of the presbyterium, in other words, in the altar area. So as such, perhaps we will see about this. Holy martyrs of Christ, have mercy on us. Very well, if you have finished there, then I will continue here. Because the Cataplasma is open, we were able to get into the old area. You do see the two reliquaries in the rear there. That's of lesser importance. Of greater importance is the Golgotha, the crucifixion, which you see behind the altar. As I said yesterday, the true cross of Christ was on Golgotha and through to the 7th century. At the 7th century, however, it was removed because it was feared that the cross might be desecrated by the Muslims. It was divided into 12 pieces, and in its former location, an icon Golgotha cross was placed on Golgotha. Be careful there so that doesn't drop over, please. So that it would stand on Golgotha. This particular cross, which we see here, was the cross which was there until the Great Fire of 1808. In 1808, in the Armenian chapel, some flowers caught fire and the fire went up into the dome. The entire dome of the basilica, which was of wood, burnt and collapsed, causing immense damage inside the basilica. Because of heat damage, this cross was charred, as it were, and it was later thought that a new cross should be placed there, the one which you see today. But the cross which you see here, this is the one which antedated 1808. It was of Georgian iconography, and what is also very interesting, you can see it's in the altar, where the corpus of the body is, there was no damage whatsoever. Immediately outside of the corpus, the whole paint is in bubbles as the result of heat damage during the fire. And so, now we will go